Hey gang, it's Ark. Welcome back to our Unskilled Survivor, exploring the new zone of contamination. I'm just going to use the book. I want a high chance to start this fire. We are about to get frostbite, and we probably will. I guess if I get this fire started quickly enough, or maybe the frostbite risk doesn't increase because we're inside
Come on,
now.
little fire.
But yeah, we had a rough time last episode. Got a blizzard. Let's throw a couple of pieces of cedar on here. What's the temperature? Yeah, okay. Let's throw sticks. So there's the exit. Looks like we are warming up. Our frostbite risk is now going down. This is at like 97%. We just barely escaped that. Chemical poisoning risk is up to 10%. I don't know if this goes down. Maybe it just goes down very slowly over time. Now, one thing to keep in mind is I do have a hatchet. So if we find some fuel in here, let's see, it feels like 13. That's plus 19, so it's -6. All right, let's just keep making water. At least that way we feel like we're doing something to help us survive. This ended up being slightly harder than I was aiming for, but it's very hard to get the balance right. One of the reasons that I made it so hard is because in the release video, they said some stuff about how there were going to be a ton of structures here, and it was really a built-up area. Well, we haven't seen a single structure. I think this is even the first cave we've seen that's even close to warm inside. Alright, let's get our rose hips crafted up.
I'm so tired, I could lay down right here.
And unfortunately, I already used up every scrap of coal that I pulled out of Transfer Pass. And now we're just going to bleed condition to exhaustion until I can finally find a place to sleep. So, alright, let's be optimistic. Let's start harvesting these broken arrows. Alright, so when I clicked on the mine, it said leave zone of contamination, so I hope this doesn't transition to another region like, well, it'd have to be Forsaken Airfield, unless there's a second way to get in here from Transfer Pass, or, you know, who knows? There could be some other weird thing going on. Alright, let's go ahead and make this, I think I don't need to fully warm up, and I'm not going to use this inside the cave. So is there anything else useful I can do? I don't believe so. We'll just harvest this. And then once this is done, I'm going to carry it with me, but we're probably not going to drink it. I'm going to grab a torch from here to explore this cave with. I don't have the ingredients to craft a torch, do I? I'm thinking I don't have a way. No, I need sticks and lamplight, and that would spend some of my expensive cloth. Alright, let's grab these just in case for some reason we don't end up coming back, but I think we will. It's a decent torch. Let's just explore a little bit this way. I think we're going to end up having to return to that fire. Okay, chemical poisoning risk healed, so I must have escaped the poisoning. Oh, those are just stones. I was looking for coal, but watch there be weak ice in this cave system. That would be nasty. I wonder if this is... Oh, we got some fuel up here. And a flare. Nice. Are you supposed to be able to go that way if you want to? I'm going to leave that for right now. Okay, more coal. Excellent. Now, I got to be really careful. I might end up just having to burn my flare to provide light in here. We could go back. Yeah, I've got multiple flares now. I could use one of the long-lasting ones. I think I might go back and grab a new flare. Grab a new torch before we resort to that. It looks like we're going pretty far in here. Okay, so I'm going to plan to leave my fire then. And we'll just start a new one if we have to. Yeah, we didn't even make it that far. But yeah, I think this is promising. Okay, let's get a really good torch. That's probably, I should probably just take that one. There, perfect. That one will have to do. And I should have fully warmed up before I started pulling more torches, but this'll do. In a way, this is exactly what I was looking for. We're getting, like, we're under a lot of pressure. And so far, the loot hasn't really made things easy. I mean, I have a hatchet, but what good is that going to do me? Very little so far. I'm actually warming up now. I wonder if there's a variable temperature in here. The stone just vanished in front of me. Okay, so we're going through a low point. We hug to the right if we come back through here to get back to the exit. Let's go this way first. Oh, geez. There's a lot of ways to go. Okay. So this is pointing back the way I came in. Come on. Now this should go back to that waterfall, maybe? Oh no. How did that happen? Are there 2 points like this? Alright, let's try this again. Oh no, I got confused because there's multiple ways here. Well, we're probably going to end up using some of those flares. I'm now officially lost and turned around. Is this the ice that takes me back to my fire? Yes. Okay. Well, I'm right here. I might as well grab another torch since I managed to mess that up so badly. Alright. Let's reheat the tea. Four minutes. Looks like we're only going to get one torch attempt off of here unless I want to spend a stick, which I might. Depends on how good the torch is. Alright, we're warm enough. That's pretty good. Let's just take it. Alright, let's try not to get lost this time. Maybe I should just follow the right-hand rule through here. Or left-hand rule. I'd like to fully explore the cave just to make sure I don't miss anything important. And considering all the marine flares that they gave me, it might be worth... Okay, so there is that exit off there. I'm going to follow to the left here. So if I find that spot again, then going off to the right should just join... Yeah, so it's right here. going down there should just join up with that other stuff. So I don't think I missed anything down there. We're going to press on to a new area. And this goes up, so it shouldn't join up with the other stuff at all. So that leaves the area straight across from where I laid out the rocks as being the last area that I need to explore. I really need a place to sleep. This is killing me. Okay, so that looks very familiar to the other spot, but you can almost walk through it. Oh, that's really interesting. Really makes you wonder if you can go down there. And they really stopped putting loot in these caves, didn't they? I guess there's a guy here. Does he have anything on him? Nada. No tools. A little bit of coal nearby, but no equipment to speak of. Okay, so now we've got the low route in here, and we've got the high route. I went high route last time, so I'm going to keep going high route. You know what I should do? Since I'm inside and it's safe to start fires, let's just do this using my torch. My torch just went out, so if this fails, then I'll either start spending matches or just use a flare.
Perfect.
All right, let's try to get a good torch off of this. The downside to this, of course, is that it uses that piece of cedar up. But I think I might want those flares later, based on what little we've been told about the wolves. Sounds like the blizzard has finally ended. Alright, let's continue with our plan of exploring everything to the right first. This cave system is crazy large. Okay, there's absolutely nothing here. So much for Stalker loot. Alright, so I think we have 3 unexplored branches left, this being one of them. Okay, this actually goes down to the low ground. This coal is going to be a lifesaver, if I can ever pick it up. Oh well, no coal there, I guess. Nothing to see here. Let's drink some water, deal with some of this over-encumbrance. And I can probably go through my inventory and figure out what to ditch. Another branch, huh? Well, I guess we'll keep exploring to the right. Oh my goodness, there's so much stuff here. How am I supposed to do this? Does anything ever connect up? Torch is flickering. What in the world? Alright, well there's so many flares here. We're just gonna start using flares now. Let's just go ahead and do that now. The one thing about the Stalker loot is they do give you a lot of flares. It's true even in the other regions. That's actually one of the reasons I prefer to use the low torch. House rules is if you can use torches without restriction, then flares are just kind of useless and they just kind of stack up. So this at least makes the flares a lot more important. Well, we found an exit, but it sounds like that storm is still going. Forsaken Airfield. Alright, so that answers that. I'm not interested in Forsaken Airfield, so we're just going to go back. So they do actually have a transition connecting the two. That's useful to know. It's a very long transition. Alright, now we have to hug the right on the way out of here. See if we can find all these side passages that I missed. It's actually crazy that the last half of the last episode, me just stumbling around randomly in the blizzard, I managed to find my way to this specific transition that takes you to Forsaken Airfield. I feel like that was probably kind of lucky. Oh, we got a coal respawn. That's nice. I'm going to take every piece of coal they give me, especially after they robbed me of that one earlier. Thought that was a piece of coal right there. Alright, so now this is a new branch. Maybe I should have kept the bedroll, but I don't think so. I mean, even if I had just kept a few scraps of cloth, some of my basic starter clothing, then I could craft a snow shelter, which would do almost the same thing. Alright, is this just a little one-off? This is just a little one-off area. And this is another exit. Is it? No. Lighting fooled me. Now this worries me. I'm going to go to the left first for a little bit, even though we're technically supposed to go to the right, because I think this might be a loop around. This looks familiar. Sort of. I don't want to get too confused about where I am. I think I might have looped back around. Let's go with the original plan and go to the right here. I have to dig into our dog food soon. This has to have looped me back around to the original network, I think. Or just this portion of it where I came down from up high. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, so I'm going to consider all that explored. And I believe we're Going back, and we now have only 2 branches left to explore. So we should have already done that. Just gonna trust that we did. If I had known how large this cave system was, I would have come up with a better plan. Alright, second flare. Okay. So, I made my fire here. Got some coal that didn't properly spawn in the first time, it looks like. Or I missed it. So I said I was going to do the high ground first, because I'd done the high ground first before. And then the low ground next. And I believe this is the low ground path that I was referring to. And then there's still the question of this down here. But maybe that's what this goes to. If nothing else, I have enough coal that when I exit out the other side, as long as I can find a place to sleep, we'll have a run on our hands. Oh, this is the low ground path and it just ends. Okay. So then there's just that final branch, right? If I go all the way back. I wonder if they would put an instant kill fall in here. Doesn't look like it's that far. So we could just risk it. I don't know what's down there for me, though. Let's go back. Oh, I didn't need to crouch, I guess. Okay, let me pick up some of these stones that I just saw. We're going to want to, when we get to an exit from this branch, we're going to want to wall it off to make sure I don't come back down this way. Because this is a huge branch down here that I believe we know that we're done down here except for the drop-off and the Forsaken Airfield exit. Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so we're going to drop a bunch of stones here. But those aren't stones. Those are stones. Okay, let's take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them or so, and then just kind of line these up. Okay, so don't go that way. Now, that is right. So I've been down there. That's the exit. So now we just need to know what's over here.
God, I could eat a horse.
Crazy. Sardines, yet another flare, some more coal. And a bed, finally. Alright, let's check the temperature. It was like 4 degrees. Well, we can't heal anyway, so I think the plan is... Oh, we have a hatchet, so we can open this efficiently. That's nice. Oh, man. The last place I looked. Literally the last place in the entire cave system that I looked. Because we actually explored every single branch. That's hilarious. And then I think I'll just use another flare to get out of here. Flares are pretty heavy. I have a lot of them now. We're probably going to find more. Sardines are in good shape. Go ahead and eat those as well. I think I'll just eat all my food. Now, we are not out of the woods yet. Not by a long shot. I'm going to try to sleep until around noon. And then we need to get out there. We've got to find something that gives us a more permanent foothold. Just going to sleep a few hours at a time just to see what the temperature does. I don't know for a fact that it's constant in here. Still feels like 1. Let's sleep for 3 more hours. Going to aim. I want to aim to be about half rested. Let's go for 1 more hour. I don't think I can risk any more than that. Check my carry weight. Okay. Let's drop that. Didn't need to be carrying that around with me. Let's drop like 4 of those. Well, it's kind of a miracle that I even survived for this long. Yeah, I've got 5 flares. We'll use 1 more of them up. Not even worry about it. Okay. Here's my old flare. We looted everything here. I think we're right near that. When I said that was the final branch, it didn't even have that far to go, from what I remember. Now, there is the drop down. A few places that I saw that you could like drop down to the river, but yeah, so this is back to the exit. I'm not going to worry about those. I found a place to sleep that I can return to, which is actually crazy. So in a sense, as long as I can find food, we have fuel and we have a place to sleep. So as long as I can find a food source around here, we can kind of use this as a base of operations. Reminds me of my one region Ash Canyon challenge, where I found the transition to the cave that transitions into Timberwolf, and I kept going back there to sleep because I couldn't find any shelters. They hit Angler's Den pretty well. Alright, since this flare lasts a while, I'm not going to bother to start a fire and heat that tea up yet. We're just going to go outside, and we're going to see what there is to be seen around here, and okay, so food, get my bearings, teas, and I guess sticks wouldn't hurt either. It's very cold out here still, so it also wouldn't hurt to just kind of kill some time collecting and going back inside to warm up. So that giant log pointing down goes towards my cave. My unskilled survivor certainly hasn't acquired many skills yet. Don't even have the option. I don't remember seeing any skill books. Is that the waterfall? I think that might be the waterfall, where there's the path behind it. Now that it's clear, we may be able to go out and try to piece together what the heck happened to us before. Alright, frostbite risk. Since this is a no regen run, we might just have to accept some frostbite. Not worry about it too much. I mean, even on a regen run, frostbite doesn't really kill the run. Negative 19. It's getting to be the right time of day. I think we just go start a fire in the cave, warm up, and then we just go ahead and head out. Now, there are rabbits. Could get a little bit of extra food. Alright, let's quickly do this. Drop that. Pull out a... shoot. Oh, there's the new gloves. I guess I didn't notice when I was Holding the flare. Alright, let's run inside so we don't lose too much health. Alright. Harvesting the rabbits was probably the wrong idea anyway. I'm going to use the flare, and we don't need to use a book right now, so we'll use a stick.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
I don't need a long fire right now, so I think I will just use a coal to give myself a nice hot fire.
Right on.
And maybe a few sticks because they're heavy. I'll save all that cedar for later. Alright, so we don't need that anymore. Got a lot of water. Let's eat some cattails. I guess we'll do one batch of water. And then when that's about half done, we'll cook the tea. Oh, I need to prep the tea first. Uh-oh. I did not get nearly enough. And food-wise, I don't think... Yeah, so we're going out there without a buff. That's not good. Alright, well there's not a lot I can do about it. I've got enough paper tinder and books to keep making fires. Oh. I had one ready. I forgot about that. Alright, let's put that there. Get it started warming up. Let's just do this because it's going to take a little bit longer. And then unfortunately, I think we just have to pass time for a little bit. Yeah, we're starting to lose carry weight capacity, which is unfortunate, but alright, we don't need all this tinder. This does change the way you play a little bit. Usually I would drop these because these are less weight efficient, but I might actually need those later. And I wouldn't carry 3 books on me, but those are also firestarts. I will use those first, because those are far heavier. I think, yeah, let's just wait until this is done. And then pass a little bit more time just to get fully warmed up. Probably can't carry a torch out there, but I'll just take one in case the fog is rolled in. And then we'll just throw it away if it hasn't. Alright, let's do it. Nope. Can't keep a torch. Alright. I want to go... I don't know if I want to run. I think I need to save my energy. Let's stay in the wind shelter here. So there's the waterfall. So we go towards the waterfall and then left. There's a pass up that side, sort of to the left of the waterfall. And then we're going to go across. I think I came on along a path down there. So we're going to go across over here. Seems to be my best shot at seeing some new stuff. Because I think I came down that pass. Well, sort of. I came down a bunch of cliffs, but you get the idea. You can hear ptarmigans. They're probably way up high. Can I get into the shelter here, or has the wind changed direction? What's going on? Seem to have mostly lost my wind shelter. So we're going to try to get up this side. There's a deer here. Useful information if I come across a weapon. And I would love to have had the opportunity to get a little bit more comfortable, get some sleep a little bit earlier so that I could come out here with full energy. Then I'd feel a lot more comfortable about sprinting. I think I can walk up here, actually. I come from this side. I think we just go ahead and escape. Escape this little ravine area. Okay, so waterfall left. Where my cave is, that's where we came down. I don't know for sure if there's anything over here. Take a brief look. I can't really see anything. Okay, so once again, waterfall. The way we came in, we think. My cave, where I can sleep. And then there's another exit, possibly over there. But we're going across from the way we came in originally. At least in theory. It's possible I got completely turned around. See, I want to go up there and explore. Let's see when I get up here if it looks like there's anything up there. Looks like there's something up there. I don't see anything back there. Oh. So this is the other area. So this just loops around. So this is the other way in. So we just go straight to the waterfall and turn left. Okay, so from either side, we would go to the waterfall and turn left. Try to get up to flat ground here. Now, is this the area that I looted before? No, we got more arrows. Yeah, I don't think I've been on this side of the little valley. Can I get up there? Doesn't look like it. We're going to be in trouble. Tea ingredients have run out. A cooking book would actually be really solid right now. I could go in that cave and read it. And then I could come out and collect all these mushrooms. Okay, so we really don't want to come back down this way until we have to sleep. And we want to try to time that so that we actually get a full night's sleep and get up around 11 o'clock with full energy. Because I need to actually come out here and get a full day's worth of exploring. I hate to do this, but well, we'll check it on the way back. Because we're coming this way anyway on the way back. Almost certainly.
Jesus, it's cold.
It's interesting to me that they don't really seem to encourage all the crazy goat type stuff. But then they also like have stuff like that. Where it feels like they want you to go up there and explore. Like they want to make it look like it's almost a path that might have something. Okay, rose hips, absolutely excellent. I chose the right time of day to leave because this one warmth buff has carried us a long time. Another arrow. Guess I'll take that for right now. It's possible that there's a little shelter up here. Seems like the type of place that there would be a cave. I think I see some ice hanging down. We're gonna need a fire soon anyway, so even if we're out in the open. Yep. Called it. Right, hopefully there's no wolf in here. Ready to bite me. Okay, we're inside. Feels like -3. Okay, well, since we're going to be cold anyway, I'm just going to step out here.
I'm freezing.
Let's use the stick. 55% chance. I kind of wish... Maybe I should spend a book. Come
on, little fire. Oh, lucky day.
Okay, so coal for temperature. And then... some sticks. I actually probably could have gotten away with just sticks. Let's drop this. Oh, right. They changed all the animations and everything. Now, hey, I'm finally ready to introduce another rule for the Unskilled Survivor, which is that until I read the Carcass Harvesting book, I can only harvest meat. I can't harvest the hide and the guts. Now, since this is frozen, I think we can just go ahead and harvest this with the hatchet. Let's see what the new animations look like. It's nice that they don't actually show you. Probably also helps with animation costs. Alright, let's get some tasty lunch here. It looks like we're coming up on a reasonable episode end time. So I think while this cooks... Oh, the one problem is I don't have a save point. It's okay. I can probably go ahead and record one more episode right now. So while this cooks, I'm going to end this now, and in the next one, we'll grab our meat, cook up a tea, and keep exploring out here. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching.